a fast and easy way to create clips for PVC pipe. Cut off a small end of the PVC pipe and slice it in half lengthwise. Secure the half into the wall with a screw. Now we can press down to clip our PVC pipe into the two halves. Now we'll be installing a ball valve. We need to stop the flow of water from this pipe, so we'll use a dowel. Gently hammer it in and then saw it flush if necessary. Next, we'll install the ball valve onto the pipe. This step will differ according to the kind of valve you're using. Once finished, carefully remove the dowel using a drill. Close the valve to complete the installation. Here's what it looks like from the other side when you install a hollow wall support into drywall. As it tightens, the wings flare out, which provides the support. We can make some very sturdy wall clips from the tops of plastic bottles. We'll heat the edges with a heat gun and then bend them over with a pair of pliers. Now we can screw our new clips into the wall to hold cables and pipes in place. Check out this cool way to keep your charging cables on hand. Tape a couple of magnets to the bottom of a binder clip. Now we can put the binder clip on the edge of a table to keep our cables within reach. We can remove the excess paint from paint rollers with a string and an empty paper towel roll. Press the tube down the brush to squeeze out the paint. Here's a quick and easy way to attach two aluminum frames together. Drill the screw in perpendicularly until it passes through the metal. Then turn the screw vertically and pass it through the frame below. We can make perfect circles using only a zip tie and a couple of pencils. Pass the strap through the head, then fold the zip tie in half. Use one pencil in the center of the circle and the other to trace the circumference. The bristles on brooms are easily damaged. We can extend their life by adding a bit of double-sided tape to sweep up any loose dust and protect the bristles. We can squeeze out the last bit of toothpaste with this next trick. Zip tie two pencils together and pass the toothpaste tube between the pencils. Installing tongue and groove flooring should be done so that the ends of each boards don't line up with the neighboring ends. We can do this by lining the boards up initially and then sliding one board down, like so. Here's a great way to twist together wires. Drill two small holes into this washer head bolt and then insert the wires into the holes. Attach the bolt into the chuck and then hold the wires with a vise. Drill to twist the wires together. If we wrap this solder around these two wires, we can solder them together using a blowtorch to melt the solder. After long enough use, the stone on this circle knife sharpening machine is no longer square. We can fix that with the help of an angle grinder. Looks like this doormat just won't stay put. We can give it some extra grip by using a bit of plastic wrap. Fold it over a few times to match the size of the doormat. How about a glass of orange juice? Using the top of a plastic bottle, trace and cut out a circle on the top of the orange and replace the peel with the bottle top. Attach a screw eye into the chuck and drill inside the orange. Now we can pour out the orange juice from the bottle top. If we attach this wire through the sponge like so, we can use it to clean out the dust between the vents and our heaters. We can make wire clips by screwing zip ties into these pre-drilled holes. Then fasten the wire in the zip tie and cut off the excess. By adding a bit of super glue to these two PVC pipe clips, we can secure these two pipes perpendicularly. If we drill an extra hole into the side of this key like so, it'll make it much easier to find if we have a bunch of similar looking keys. Sometimes old keys can break off in the key slot. They can be difficult to remove with just tweezers. We can solder some wire to the old key to help us pull it out. To keep this baseboard flush with the wall, tape a bit of scrap wood at an angle like so. Let's heat up this pipe fitting with a blowtorch. Next, we'll twist the pipe into one end and the elbow joint into the other end. Pour a bit of water to cool everything down. Now when we unscrew the pipes, they'll fit together perfectly. Here we need to cut some rope. These scissors are not the right tool for the job. Instead, we can use the other end of the rope and a bit of friction to make our cut. When wrapping together 3 wires, try this. Hold them together side by side with a pair of pliers, then wrap the 2 end wires around the center wire in a spiral. Lastly, hold the center wire back down over the twisted wires. Use a drywall knife to help remove old wallpaper. We'll want to make sure that our drywall is flat and even before applying any new wallpaper. Remove any anchors and nails, and be sure to apply enough spackling to create an even surface. Then apply the new wallpaper. You can even use the drywall knife to clean up any mess on the floor. To prevent this straw from getting lost, we can glue an empty pen case to the side of this can and place the straw inside. We can tape together 2 toothbrushes to lubricate our bike chains. Our next little project will be building a stand that helps us solder wires together. We'll cut this plywood into 3 pieces and glue the edges together and secure them with screws. Next, we'll make notches using a handsaw and a file. Now the stand will act as an extra pair of hands while we solder our wires together. Let's make another notch here on our workbench. We can place a wire in the notch and use a razor to strip the plastic from the wires. Here's a fun way to make a DIY Christmas ornament. Arrange these nuts in a Christmas tree shape, then apply super glue and let dry. And for one of our last projects today, we'll be building our own DIY Christmas tree. We'll fasten 2 studs together perpendicularly with an extra long bolt through the center. Then we'll stack studs in decreasing size and secure them with a nut and a final stud on top. For the star, we can glue popsicle sticks together and decorate them with glitter. We can hang our ornaments on the tree like so. And what about a little Santa decoration? We can attach this mop to this cup and decorate it using a sock. Then we'll cut out a nose from this sponge. And with a few more candles and treats, we've created a nice atmosphere to get us into the Christmas spirit. Cracking hazelnuts can quickly make a mess. We can use these scissors to prevent the shells from flying everywhere. These metal clamps will also do the trick.